Hello everybody, today's video is all about maximizing your kills with the fighter plane, which is actually my favorite score streak in the entire game in World War II. I'll break down a little bit of why it's my favorite, but if you're new to the channel, I do lots of different breakdowns, give you tips and tricks, and give you updates for Call of Duty. I'm going to have a ton of examples in this video, so if at any point you feel like, hey, you know what, I got out of the video what I want, I'd really appreciate it if you can go ahead and drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already for more tips and tricks with notifications on. And then also go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you want to stay connected. If you missed out one of my previous videos on just how to get more kills in general, or I use ordnance a ton just because your score streaks will overlap on each other, because your recon will become the counter recon, will become the fighter plane, and then it cycles back to a recon, and then you end up double stacking and getting back-to-back fighter planes. So you could get 2-3 kills here and there, maybe get a quad feed, different things with this specific streak, so that's why I enjoy it so much. If you follow the same class setup I'm going to be using with ordnance, it's only going to be a 500 score to get this actual fighter plane. So let's go ahead and get into the examples right away. The key tip, you want to always make sure you have that recon plane already in the air so you can see where the targets are. So you can see they're all kind of lined up, all rushing for the building. If I get them quick, I can get a couple kills popped off right here. So as you can see, the flight path, I go ahead and take these guys out. I know where they're going for, and what you want to do is you want to push from the center of the map towards the actual spawn, because they're going to have spawn protection when they load in. So you want to make sure that they don't get any of that spawn protection, because then you're just going to get hit markers and waste your actual fighter plane. So that's for tip 1. Make sure you have a recon and then start from the center of the map and move your way towards the spawn so you don't get as many hit markers and you actually get kills. So for the second example, you're going to see that there's one guy in the spawn and then everyone else is actually inside the building. So this was actually a horrible angle. The angle that I probably should have chosen is from the bottom opposite direction, where the one I actually chose. Or I should have actually just held off. Since they're all in the building, I know I'm not going to get any kills from this. And you'll actually see how it plays out right now. Obviously, it's a little different when we get to slow down the footage and break it down a little bit. But obviously, when you're playing in game, you're going to have to make these split decisions. You can see right there, I didn't really get anything out of my streak, and that was just poor timing. There's going to be multiple maps, multiple modes, because I wanted to make sure that you had several examples. Because every mode's slightly different. Well, the one that's the biggest difference is actually capture the flag, because if everyone's dead, no one's actually going to be alive to kill because there's a 7-second respawn delay. So in this specific clip, you're going to go ahead and see a couple different ones for hardpoint versus the other one was kill confirmed. So there's a lot of different variation depending on what you're playing. Obviously, if the mode is inside the indoors, you don't want to actually call in the fighter plane unless your team is indoors, because then that forces all the enemy opponents to be outside, and that'll give you a greater opportunity to actually get more kills. So you gotta play it smart. You gotta use your brain, think about it, play smart, and then actually call it in a way that's gonna get you the most amount of kills. So again, for this example, you can see I already called in the recon plane. I'm already gonna go ahead and get them out of spawn. I know where they're coming from. I can get a couple easy, quick kills and move on to the, continue pushing the objective. I know where kind of they were at, so I was able to push and play it that way. I'm going to go through a lot of these ones a little bit faster, just because I don't want an incredibly long video. I don't like incredibly long videos, and I don't like having 10-minute videos for the sake of having 10-minute videos. I just want to get you the info as quick as possible. For this next example, you can see that I know exactly where they're at. I know where my teammates at, so I know they have to be coming from left spawn. So I'm trying to hit them before they actually get a chance to get to the objective, and then I kind of able to just sweep by. I don't get really any kills, but I did play it the best way I could. I could have probably delayed a little bit and waited till the objective moved indoors so I could actually play it a little bit smarter. This next example is just one where I miss it just slightly, and it's enough to make it so that I don't actually get any kills. Even though I waited for the recon, I just pushed it too slow. I should have just held off because they're all indoors, which you'll see right now. So since I just died, I know they're coming right out of spawn. I go ahead and call my recon right away, and then now I'm about to call my fighter. If I didn't delay this couple seconds, you can see right here, we have the advanced UAV right now, so we already know where they're at. I get one kill, but I could have got a lot more if I just had called it a little bit sooner. I got the second kill right there. So still exciting. I got 2 kills, but I could have got easily 4 kills right there. This next one is on Arden Forest. You can see that I get it to a good spot. I call it in. I know they should all be coming out of this left spawn, so I go ahead and put it that way, hoping that I get a couple kills. Looks like the spawns are just about to flip. They're all coming from the cabin side, but I was still able to get a sick 4-piece. So a lot of the strategy has to do a lot of knowing exactly where the spawns are. And if you haven't had a chance to check out my spawn guides, I would highly recommend checking those out, so you can get a good visualization of where all the spawns are. And if your teammates are in a general area, you have a good idea where the enemy team's spawning, you want to make sure that your streaks are going through that area, because you're going to have a higher chance of getting people right out of spawn. And like I said, start from the middle of the map and work your way towards the spawn, so you actually get the opportunity to hit those people as soon as their spawn protection's gone. Even though Point to Hawk isn't one of my favorite maps, it is one of the best maps for the fighter plane. There's so much open area that you're going to catch people going from spawn to the middle to a bunker is really the only safe spot, because people don't really camp out in the houses too much, and the houses a lot of times have openings, so you can just hit people pretty good. Also, if you want to stack another streak with it, you could always do a follow-up with the glide bomb if you kind of want to cycle through instead of the counter recon as well. I had a total of like 17 examples I wanted to go through, but I feel like the video is getting a little too long. So what I'm going to do is wrap it up right here. If you did enjoy the video in any way, remember to click the like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you got those notifications on so you get those alerts as soon as I put out a video. Follow me on Twitter, and then there's still that giveaway going on for the month of March, so hopefully you got a chance to fill that out, get a good chance to win with that. If you do have any additional questions, or if you'd like me to cover another Scorestreak in detail, go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. Whatever your favorite Scorestreak is, how you can maybe maximize that, whether it's artillery barrage, glide bomb, or whatever else. I can go ahead and break that down if that's something you're interested in. But I won't work on a video unless it's something you think you guys actually want to watch. So I got a few ideas in mind and stuff I want to work on, but your feedback is always essential for the channel to continue putting out great content. Hopefully you're enjoying the videos. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.